And you, I think, most importantly, you're chopping your head off.
Yes.
You're going to look like Sinead O'Connor. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Cruisin with Zach. Today we have the owners of Josie Kelly's Public House in Summers Point, Kathleen and Dermot Lloyd. Guys, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so the Public House, when you guys show up, it is just oozing with family history and authentic Irish fare. How's it been going so far?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. What was the motivations to open up this place?
Dermot's been working in pubs his whole life, so it was just time for us to branch out and do it for ourselves.
Kids was our motivation, I think. Having
Listen.
kids, we decided we got to move back closer to home, and Kathleen is local. She's from Ventnor. So once
There
we
you go. I'm from Ventnor. Look at us now.
Yeah.
Rags to riches. So tell us a little bit about the family history with the Public House.
Of the family that was before us, or
No,
our family?
your family.
Well,
So,
Josie Kelly
Josie
was
Kelly.
Dermot's nana,
Oh.
and we thought that was a cute name. And I joke with people because we have 3 kids. We have 3 boys. So Seamus is named after Dermot's dad. He's our oldest.
Mhm.
And then Cal is named after my dad, Charles Aiden Lloyd, and my dad's Charlie. And then Ronan is just we like the name, but every single time, if it was a girl, it would have been named Josephine Kelly, or if it was a girl, it would have been Rita after my grandmom. So we never got the girl, but we got the pub instead.
There you go.
So that's where we got the name.
Walk us through the menu. Were you like, we got to go full bear here, we got to go full Irish?
No, I don't think so. It's, with my background, I've only ever worked in Irish bars in the States for the last 12 years, so I'm kind of used to it, and growing up around a lot of the food, it's very normal to have in an Irish restaurant. So I think, it's kind of having a mixture of some of the traditional dishes and adding them to some, traditional shore dishes, and also not kind of some unconventional Irish dishes that, people...
What's unconventional?
I think, having the lamb shank, Irish stew, having the Dublin lawyer, they're just some of the dishes that you wouldn't normally expect. I think the expectancy sometimes for Irish food is, boiled bacon or, corned beef and cabbage, and we wanted to kind of switch it up a little bit and, stay true to some of the traditional dishes, but also just add a couple of dishes that people mightn't necessarily see.
So people who follow the show, close friends of mine, they know I'm a huge fan of brunches. If there's a brunch anywhere, I'll go to it. What time are your brunches? I saw that there's a brunch on the menu.
10 a.m. Saturday and Sunday, and it goes until 2 p.m. But then we kick in the lunch menu at noon. So if you're not a brunch person and you come with friends, you can get lunch from noon.
If you're not a brunch person, you can piss off. How about that?
But definitely have an Irish coffee with your brunch.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
like one of our signatures. We do it in the traditional style. Irish coffee was invented in the same county that Dermot's from. So
No
we
way.
take a lot of pride in our Irish coffee.
How about that?
Yeah, it's
So
delicious.
if you're hungover, go to Josie Kelly.
Yeah, exactly. When you
Yeah, we
stumble
do.
out of bed.
We do
Yeah.
a Bloody Mary bar too, so you can come and make your own Bloody Mary, and it's got all the different kind of pickled vegetables and stuff, and all the different hot sauces, and you can doctor up your Bloody Mary.
That's pretty cool. How do you like your Bloody Mary?
I don't.
Okay,
I like
fair
it
enough.
in the bottle.
There you go. Just stay put right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I drink Guinness.
I-
I know that sounds cliche, but we have really good Guinness.
So the pub, that's cool, but we got something even bigger coming down the pike. St. Baldricks. Tell us about it. I think people know about it, but what are you doing?
Okay, well, St. Baldrick's is a really beautiful charity. Dermot and I have been involved in St. Baldrick's for 13 years. Dermot has done it pretty much every year except for the year that we got married. He didn't
Okay.
shave his head.
and last year.
And last year. So, hence the long hair.
Long hair,
Crazy
don't
looking
care.
hair.
Yeah, he's a hair farmer.
You look like the guy from that old, the 80s movie, The Room. I'll throw up the video. Do you ever see that? The room. It was like.
Are you sure you're not thinking Harry Potter?
I know it's not Harry Potter.
Professor Snape?
Yeah,
No, it's not Professor Snape. It's not Game of Thrones.
Like a White Snake video or something?
No, the room. I'll put it up there and you'll get it when you see it. But whatever. So you're lopping it off. You're cutting it off.
all completely. Yeah, I can't wait.
As am I.
And you, I think most importantly, you're chopping your head off.
Yes.
You're going to look like Sinead O'Connor.
Who's that?
Oh my
Just
God.
joking.
I'm gonna
Just
sound like
don't
Sinead
rip
O'Connor.
a picture of the Pope in half
Never,
like she did.
never. So basically, St. Baldrick started in 2006, and they've raised $258 million for cancer kids. Less than 4% of the other contributions to cancer research go to kids. So just like you'd give your kids, children's Tylenol when they have a fever, there's no such thing as children's chemotherapy. They give the same disgusting, debilitating medicines that knock grown-ups down to little kids. And I mean, they work. Some of these cures work. So don't get me wrong. Chemotherapy can be very effective, but finding research for better cures is my mantra. So it's like I have 3 healthy, beautiful children. If my kid was sick, I would want somebody to help me. So that's where we're at in our lives, that just shave off some hair and raise some money for a really beautiful cause.
Yeah,
That's what we're doing.
That's great.
So it's next week, Wednesday at 5 p.m. If anybody feels so inclined to sign up, and they have, the weekend to raise some money and get their hair shaved off. So
you're having the event at the pub.
Yeah, you need alcohol too.
Right.
Liquid courage.
Some bangers and mash, and then shave your head off.
Yes. Perfect.
Well, shave the hair off, I should say. That's unbelievable that you're going to that extent. So people have up to next Wednesday, and you're also having a golf tournament.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the golf tournament is at AC Country Club on Monday, and all of the proceeds will go towards our St. Baldrick's campaign. And we're doing great. We're raising a lot of money.
Yeah.
Where are you up to?
We just broke 9,500. So we're halfway there.
What's your goal?
20,000.
Okay. Hopefully this video blows it up, and people give whatever they can get us over that 20,000 mark.
Yes.
I mean, Dermot, whatever, you need a haircut, but for a woman to shave her head, that's
I like to think that this wig is worth $5,000.
at least.
Yeah.
At least.
I'm at 2,500, so I'm confident that I'll meet my goal. And if not, you know what? I'll walk around bald, and people will ask me why I'm bald, and then maybe somebody will throw me a bone after I shave my head.
Right. Just grow the awareness some more. But no, I've done it 4 times myself.
Awesome.
If you can picture me with no hair, I think maybe I'll try and dig up a clip.
Okay, cool.
But no, it's a great cause, and what you guys are doing are awesome. So, golf tournament is Monday
1 o'clock.
Monday 1 o'clock, and then the shaving party, shaving you like sheep, is Wednesday the 17th.
Yep.
At Josie Kelly's.
Yeah, and you don't have to shave your hair. You can just come and have a pint and be a spectator. And if you feel like throwing $1 at somebody with a bald head, you can do that too.
There you
No
go.
pressure. You can just come
No
and watch,
pressure.
hang out.
No peer pressure. So
Alright.
guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something called a lightning round. Is I'm gonna throw a couple questions at you, answer them as quickly as possible. All right. Okay. So if you were in a food eating contest and you could eat any food and win, what would you eat?
Bread and cheese.
Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, which one? Which
Samoas.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know, maybe because I just had them lately, and
The
it
coconut?
was like I was in an eating competition.
All right. Some people aren't about the Samoa, but okay, good for you. And then bread and cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called pizza.
Yeah.
Our pizza.
Yeah, Irish pizza.
Oh my god.
Okay, if you had a superpower not flying, what would it be?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's the lightning round.
I don't know.
Dermot, what you
No
got?
hangovers.
Wow, that is a superpower.
That's a good one.
Good for you.
I don't know.
You're stalling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't
You
know.
got dead air.
Pass.
Pass. Next question. Okay, next question. What is it? Oh, if you could go back in time and tell yourself something when you were 16, what would you tell yourself?
Go to bed early.
Go to bed early.
I don't know.
bank some sleep. How about you?
Yeah.
Don't eat so much bread and cheese.
Gotta watch those carbs.
Yeah.
Okay, Josie Kelly's Public House. If you haven't been, you're missing out. Awesome food, awesome drink. Don't forget to look them up on the website and support their St. Baldrick's push. We have the golf outing. If you can't make that, we have the head shaving on Wednesday. What time?
5 p.m.
5 p.m. next Wednesday at the pub. I'll see you there. We'll have a pint and we'll call it a day. Guys, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is great.
Awesome.
See ya.
This is great. See ya.